Hi, my name is Paul Klevitz. I'm the author of a blog called dailyforextrader.me, and I'm the author and programmer behind SilverTrader Forex system, and this is what I'm going to talk about today on this video. So, what is SilverTrader? SilverTrader is a plugin for MetaTrader 4. It's made up of quite a lot of maths and indicators and a lot of work. It's a new way of analysing the Forex market. It analyses constantly, setting resistance and support, showing you where to enter, where to exit. Great for beginners and experienced traders alike, and it works with MetaTrader 4. So the first question you've got to ask yourself as a trader: do you have a trading system, or are you a gambler? When is a good time to trade? You need to answer these questions. When is a good time to trade? Is it now? What should be my direction of my trade? What is my stop loss? What is my take profit? Can I afford to lose the risk that I'm placing on this trade? Is the risk to reward ratio right for this trade? If you don't answer those questions, then you're probably a gambler, you're probably not a trader, and you need to move from that position, because if you're a gambler you will lose on the Forex. She's a beast and she will have you. You know, if you've got a good trading system that works really well, then that's cool, and you should know the answers to these questions. Okay, so moving on. The answers are in the chart. You know, I've always wondered I've wondered why it is that some traders seem to make good money out of Forex and some traders seem to do really badly, and then there's a kind of medium amount of traders that do kind of okay in the middle. And I realised that all those indicators and clever Williams things and these Elliott waves and all that sort of thing, you know, they all do mean something, but they don't mean something on their own. I think they have to be used together, and that's what SilverTrader does. Is it uses quite a few indicators together in a certain way that I accidentally discovered when I was coding it. I spent hours and hours testing it and testing it and testing it against charts, you know, months of testing against charts to find a pattern that worked. And you know, in the end I did, and here we are with this trading system. So SilverTrader answers the questions you need to ask. SilverTrader automatically plots dynamic support and resistance. So that means that your support and resistance are up to date. If you manually do support and resistance, the problem with them is that they won't be up to date. You know, they're not now support and resistance. That's what you did, you know, 2 days ago or yesterday on the daily chart. It's a breakout system. The idea is to find congestion in the market. You can see congestion on this chart here, all the orange arrows going sideways. And SilverTrader gives indications of the market trend, so you can also see which way the market is going, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay, when is a good time to trade? A good time to trade is based on market conditions. With SilverTrader, we are looking for congestion. That's a sideways market, and you can see here a pretty good sideways market. This is before non-farm payrolls, and I had a trade on this that did 50 pips in under 5 minutes, and then took profit just before the market whipsawed. So the levels that I was using were given to me by SilverTrader, calculations from SilverTrader, the white line at the bottom. So in fact it bounced, must have been 5 pips more, 5 to 10 pips more, and then bounced straight back up again. So my system basically took the order and went into profit. And that's part of having realistic expectations from your trades, which is kind of important. So what should be the direction of the trade? SilverTrader has a trend indicator in the top right hand corner of the screen, and what that does is it shows you for that time frame what the trend is. So you can imagine how powerful that is. So if you flip between charts, so you go to 4 hours, 1 hour, daily, hourly, minute charts, then you can see what the trend is for that time scale, which means that you get a better indication of what's actually going on in the market. You know, one of the things about trading is getting your entry and exit timing really, really good is also often based about how quickly you know where the trend's going. So that enables you to do it. It's really a touchy-feely thing, trends, because I know people draw lots of lines on their chart, but at the end of the day, the Forex is about now, not 3 weeks ago. So what works 3 weeks ago might not work now. That's why sometimes robots fail. Robots will work for 6 months and then fail really powerfully in the wrong way. I'm working on a robot with this, incidentally. So anyway, moving on. What should be my stop loss and take profits? Dynamic targets. So basically, we're concerned we've got a pair of yellow lines and a pair of blue lines, and that's looking for the congestion and looking for my entry points. So in this case, we'd be looking for a sell, because you look at the trend arrows bearish. We'd be looking for a sell with a target of the bottom white line. I'd be looking to enter below the blue line there, or below the yellow line, but I prefer the blue line because I need to then I can have a smaller stop, small stop just above the yellow line there, with a take profit of 50 odd pips. Okay, so risk reward, is it worth it? Oftentimes traders place trades that have terrible risk reward, and what this software does is it allows me to place trades with a really much smaller risk for a much greater reward. Now let me explain. I don't place trades, I place orders. So I wouldn't place a trade on this chart. I'd place an order with a stop above where the red is, and a take profit at the bottom white line. I'm looking for wide open spaces where I can get that nice big profit. I'm looking for 48 to 50 pip profits, maybe more, from a 20 pip stop. So my risk reward is tiny. The thing about risk is the money you can afford to lose with Forex, because she'll have you otherwise. You only you know, and you've got to be looking for 35 to 50% reward at least to make a trade worthwhile. I would never trade a trade for 20 with a 20 pip stop when the profit's only 20 pips. Look at the above trade. Going long, wouldn't do it. Because if I was going to trade long, I'd be looking for an order above the white line to go to the next target. I certainly wouldn't be trading. It's just bounced off it. So so pricing. I'm a small trader, and I want to help other small traders. So I've paid a lot of money for courses on the Forex. So that knowledge has all been planted in here. I've been programming computers for 25 to 30 years, professional programmer, build big systems. I spent 6 years studying the markets, and I could charge $750 for this software plus support and make an absolute fortune out of you guys. But I'm only charging $75 because I want to make it available to smaller traders and help small traders move from not having a system to having at least, you know, a good system to start with and making a few trades a week. You know, I don't intend to make a whole, you know, hundreds of trades a week. I just don't need to. I'd rather make 5 good trades than 50 bad ones. You know, 5 well thought out trades that use, you know, have a good entry point, a good exit that you're likely to achieve, than 50 bad ones. So how'd you get started? Just visit dailyforextrader.me, trade my system, buy now. You'll get an email from me. It's a personal email, so you need to check your spam folder. Install that software into MetaTrader 4, and then it says in the manual, you'll get a manual with it that tells you how to do it. And then you visit my blog every day. I'm posting videos and diagnostics and trade setups on my video, excuse me, on my blog dailyforextrader.me. So there's constant, you know, you can look at it and see how I do it and how I use this system, and then learn to use it yourself. Happy trading, thank you. And just say one more thing: if you need a broker, you can see on this screen Belfor FX, very good. Visit them through my website. The links are all there, so it makes it really easy. They're a great broker, and they do MetaTrader 4 accounts, which is what you need. They do micro MetaTrader 4 accounts, really helpful. And you know, they call you and you can talk to them, and it's great. Okay, so anyway, have a good time, guys. See you on the blog.